Well, good morning, everybody. It's option time, and you always have an option to stay or to go. But I hope you'll stay. So, I'm just tuning up right now, trying to get everything in place. I think I got it. All right, here we go. Turn all the noise off here. I don't want to get any feedback, and we're ready. Now all I got to do is put some contracts out there for you. I was listening to Deck this morning, and again he just goes over that theta, 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 theta. I never talk about theta. I talk about her cousin Delta. See, Delta is the important part. Theta can eat you up, but if you do the right things, you never have to worry about theta. All you have to do is do your delta. What do I mean, do your delta? Let's give it a few seconds. There's a few more people coming back in the room right now. And I want to go over that. What does it really mean, the theta and the delta? I mean, we could get into the gamma, to the vega, and the rho, but for all intensive purposes, we're going to talk about the theta that Deck talks about all the time, and then we're going to show you why the delta is more important, and that's all you have to worry about. I have never, in all the time I'm trading options, I have never been caught on my ass because of theta, and lost a contract. If you're smart, you only do contracts on options that are very popular. The SPY, SPX, Tesla, Meta, Nvidia, stocks like that proportion, okay? Stocks that are really up there. Stocks that you ordinarily couldn't afford, most of you, to buy shares of, enough of, where you could make money. Buying 25 shares is not going to make you any money, no matter how much it goes up. It'll make you a small amount of money. So here, with an option, we're able to get 100 to 1 leverage. We're able to buy stocks ordinarily we could never afford. I don't have $1 million in cash anymore, okay? But the first option I ever bought was 1,010 contracts on Tesla. I bought 1,000 shares when Tesla was $960. I paid $960,000 worth of stock I got for $19,000. I could easily afford the $19,000. I could not afford the $960. So what it comes down to is options allows you to purchase stocks that ordinarily you could never afford. Okay, let me just make some clarity here. Put the high definition on. There you go. Should get a little clearer for you right now. Sorry, I forgot that. So I'm going to repeat again. Options give you the opportunity to buy stocks that ordinarily you could not afford in the shares themselves. So we look to purchase. Now, what Deck was talking about with the theta and not having, every time you buy an option, that means somebody else made that option that you bought, okay? And when they sell it, you bought it. When you sell an option, you make an option, somebody else will buy it. So if you buy an option, now you're going to sell it, somebody else has to buy that option. And he's right. Why would somebody buy it if it's not appealing, okay? So what I'm telling you is quick. If you get in and out on a SPY at 3:30 in the afternoon, make sure you're in and out in seconds, 15, 20 seconds. You're not going to hold that thing. Ordinarily, I would tell new people don't trade after 3 o'clock, period. And if you're going to buy at any time and you're going to buy an option, always buy right. Let's go to the 31st, which is today, SPX. Take a look in the money. See the delta? 50. See the delta just out of the money? 40 on the put. 40 on the put, 50. As long as you're 40 or above, you don't have to worry about theta, even if it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But if you get closer in the afternoon, these options will get cheaper. Then go closer either at the money. Sometimes you'll see a blue. This is purple is in the money, black's out of the money. And sometimes you'll see a blue that's at the money. So you can buy at the money or in the money and worry less about theta. But remember, your delta is higher. The higher your delta is, the more it's going to go cha-ching if you buy in the trend in the direction you want it to go. So if I buy a put, I want that stock to go down. If that stock goes down and I buy an option with a 40 on the delta, as it's going down, that delta will get higher and higher and higher. I may end up with a 55 delta. So the higher the delta, the quicker it's going to pay. But if I buy an option with a high delta and it goes the opposite way I want it to go, it's going to go against me much harder. So that's why people buy out of the money just in case by the time they get out, they don't take too great of a loss, okay? Because a lot of us don't do stop losses. We do what's called mental stop losses, okay? Good morning, Ace. So I just want to let you know that he keeps pressing he keeps pressing theta, and I keep pressing delta. Think delta, think money. Think theta, think running out of time. Okay? So do you want to think about running out of time, or you want to think about making money? That's up to you. Okay? I have never got caught on my ass because of theta, and I buy ODTEs. Why don't I want to buy tomorrow's contract? Because it's that much more expensive. And for some of you that have smaller accounts and less than 25,000 without a margin, that means that you only have a certain amount of trades per day. So the less you pay for the same thing product, okay, it's like saying, I'm going to buy this Cadillac today for $10,000, but I'm going to borrow it on tomorrow's date, and I can get it for $12,000. Okay, why would I do that? I'm going to get out of it today, so why do I want to buy it on tomorrow's date? If I'm going to do a swing trade, and I'm an experienced trader, and I'm telling you, if you have less than a year's trading experience, okay, with stocks, whether it's day trading and you're just new to options, do not swing trade. You can wipe out an account with the SPY or SPX or Tesla or NVIDIA. You can wipe out your account. Don't do it, okay? I do not do it, and I'm more experienced than most of you. There are some of you that are just very good swing traders. You know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, it's a different story. But at least remember this. There is no stop losses after 4 o'clock. Whatever happens, you're stuck till 9:30 the next day. So I'm going to tell you again, if you're not experienced options trader, do not swing trade. This is for people who really know what they're doing and can afford to take a certain amount of a loss. Does that make sense? Anybody have any questions? Okay, what's for lunch and who's serving it? Okay, I guess lunch is out. I made some good pizza the other day, so I know what I'm having for lunch. I'm having pizza. I just wanted to say that because I was listening to Deck again, and Deck just gets me a little crazy whenever he talks about the theta. And the truth is, Deck is not the most experienced option trader, but he's a good trader. Okay, he knows how to trade. And all you need to make a lot of money, let me explain something to you. A lot of you know that there's different types of options. There's condors, there's naked options, there's vertical spreads, there's all different kinds of writing options and stuff like that. The ones that pay the most are what we do. That is called long puts and long calls, and especially on ODTEs. That means 1 day till it expires, okay? 1 day, this day, all right? So they pay the most. So the longer and the more patience you have to sit in, I can show you a lot of times when you look at the SPY. I have Tesla up here. Let me just change that. Let me take this off so it doesn't. I'm going to unlink it and go into the SPY. I'm sorry. I had it down below and it was linked, so it changed it. All right, there we go. So if I show you now, and this is something I teach, okay? Let's go into about 3 minutes. It'll give us the whole day. All right, so in the morning, there's your fake out down towards the lower VWAP plot. That's what I look for. The minute it hits that, I usually do the reverse, and there you go. And it went all the way up to that upper VWAP. When it got there, and it hits that high doji, that high shadow, that's the play of the day right there. And if you had stayed in the put from there to here, okay, you will see it went from 419, forget the change, to 416. You had almost $3, okay? $2.80. But on SPX, that could have been $5. And on and just to show you, okay, if I take that now and I go for the put, I'm going to just use the call for a second. But the reason I'm going to do it, I'm going to show you. So from $25 down to $8. Look at this. I was wrong. 24 down to about $8 right there. $9. Let's say 9. 24 to 9. It says 25. We're going to say 24. This says 9. Let's say 10. That's $15 times 5 is $7,500 you could have made with one put with 5 contracts, okay, on the SPX. So that's what I usually trade. I haven't been trading lately, but I know how to trade. And when I do, what I look for, okay, is just what I just showed you for that particular type of setup. That's my favorite setup. There's your fake out down, and then eventually comes back up. Am I on the right day here? Oh, I'm on a contract. I don't want to be there. I want to be on the SPY. Hold on. Okay, thank you. So you see the fake out down. It went up. I wait, and right there around 9:45, boom, and it goes all the way down. And if you had patience, you could have driven this from the upper VWAP plot all the way down, and there was no reason just because it hit the lower to get out. As long as you're dropping, as soon as you see this, get out. Okay? So right there, you had about from 53, let's say 416.55 to 87.30 cents the other way. There's your reversal, boom. As long as you're winning, stay in it. And those who have more patience than I do would have made a bundle. Okay? That is the perfect setup. So now what happened? We're in a channel. See the channel? 416.22. So I'm going to say 416 right now. Let's say 25. Let's say we're at 50. That's fine. I'm going to leave it at 50. And right here, we've got 417. Let's bring it down to, forget the 35. Let's bring it to 417. There's our resistance. Okay. So right now, we're just in a waiting period. Okay. We can see we're about right here. I'm going to say even 45. Let's just bring it down a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. I might even go to 35. That's going to give us 65 cents in the channel. Okay. That's about right. It could even be 25. All right. Because we had a low of 22. Let's just say if we use that. Okay. Let's use the 25. So now we have 75 cents in here. We probably can bring this down to about 75 here. All right. Bring it a little tighter. All right. So let's bring this down to 416. So now we have our resistance. I've tweaked it out, and there's our resistance, and there is our support. Okay. Now, I don't really need to, but I can. If I want to draw a trend line, it's going to be down. We're in a descending. I can go to the high of the day. In fact, let me just do this for a second. There's my high of the day, which is, let me get my exact, I'm looking it up in Yahoo Finance on my other computer, is 431.73. So I bring this here across how could that be? It can't be. 419.21, I'm sorry. 419, that's 20, is close enough. And then I'm going to bring it all the way down to here, and here is my trend, okay? So you can see, and I'll get rid of my left extension. I don't need it. You can see exactly where I'm coming from. And then I can come here from the low of 416, where we got 416.22. There we go. I got 23. I'll take that. I'll never get exact. And now I got my cross. And now I can see what's happening here. All right. I'm going to get rid of my left on here also. So now I have my trend lines. All right. And it shows me that we're trying to push back up, but we have to get above resistance. So that means we have to get above. I think I brought it to 75. I did. We're hitting 80. And we get to the next point. If we can get up to the next point, which would be, let's see, we're really having a rough time pushing. Let's see if we stay within. I'll just tweak it a little bit. As long as I do this, it'll probably go up. So I'm going to go to 80. All right. So there's right now. We're at the top. I don't want to play the breakout until it does break out. And if it does, then there's a good chance we may get back up to the VWAP. But that's to be seen. Right now, we're in a channel. We got to see where that channel's going to take us. Okay? So, what should we be watching for? Jack wants us to watch for AI. Artificial intelligence. Can you imagine if they could put a chip in our brain? The mark of the beast. Wow. How you all doing? Having a good time today? I was listening to Deck this morning. He's always so uppity. And there it goes. There's the break above. All right? So, we know now, okay, that 417, which I had before, and I brought it down to tweak it, we know 417 now is my. I want to see if it gets above here. If it does, I might play the breakout if it gets past 416.05, because I can take it all the way to 417, around 40, let's say around 50, 417.50 would be a target at that point. And I would sometimes put in there, and I would do this, and I'd go here, and I go, okay, 417, let's say 50, boom. And that would be an upper target. Ah, shit, didn't go in. 417, boom, okay. I'm gonna do it once or twice. And then I would take this. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. It might happen. I would make this my upper target. You know what happens when I do this. It's just only if we get above the VWAP, okay? And let's see what's going to happen if we can break out and stay above the breakdown line down there, and we'll show this on the right. And now we have an upper target, okay, of here. This is really the target, is 417.41. But if it gets to there, it'll get to here, and that'll be my upper target, all right? And we're just watching, and we're waiting, and we're going to watch and see what happens. Now, we also got to keep an eye on the news. Now, there was news 4 minutes ago. Proposed Ukraine, Russia, and Turkey start preparatory work for, I can't read it. Let's see if it'll open. For Russian ammonia to transit Ukraine. Russian ammonia. I don't know what that means or what they're doing or what they're up to. Ukraine and Turkey have accepted Russia yet to respond. To transit Ukraine talk should be held. Oh, now they want to talk, I heard there were drones sent to Moscow. They say they knocked them down. I don't know. I don't really read much news anymore. I try to stay away from it because it's all so damn negative. And at my age, I really don't care anymore. It's your world. All right, so there we go. You can see we're pushing up at this point. We're at 417.06. Now we're going to see. Maybe we get a little more pullback. And I'm going to leave my resistance where it's at until we get to about 417.20. And that's where we're at. I told you it might go, and then the next step would be to try to get to that VWAP, which is my white line. That's why I always tell you to make the VWAP white. It's neutral, because it's either above it or you're below it. If you're below it, you're bearish. If you're above it, you're bullish. Right now, who's in charge? The bulls. The bears. The bulls are trying to push it up, but they're also getting a lot of resistance at 417. All right. Also watching Tesla. Tesla right now, for anybody who might be watching Tesla, was a great morning for Tesla. Tesla took off, and I was watching at that time Kush's room, and he actually wasn't even in Tesla. He was watching some other stuff. And Tesla, if you look at Tesla, in the very morning, I think climbed really fast and hard. Then it pulled back very fast. But you could have made some money right off the bat if you like to gamble in the morning, okay? Right now, we have 195.12 as a low, so I have my 195. I'm going to put that up a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to bring that up to about 195.75 on Tesla for support. On computer. 195.75. Got to put a decimal point, or you'll be in the Astrodome. Okay, so 194.75, and I can bring back my, my resistance to, let's see, I'm going to activate it, about 196.75. Let's see, 197.40, 197.25 will be my 197.25 my resistance on Tesla. Okay, anybody that might be watching Tesla. Right now, you can see there was a lot of resistance on the SPY at the 417, and you got a slight pullback. We just have to wait and see what's going to happen. I don't play breakouts, and there's no major indices are trading lower that will pull it down ahead of the vote on the U.S. debt ceiling bill. So there's a lot of things in the news that aren't good right now, and that's reflecting in the markets right now. Also, if we look at FinViz real quick, let me just take a quick look at FinViz. Okay. We're down 260 points on the Dow. We're down 95 on the NASDAQ. And it's a pretty red day in the markets. Okay, so for anybody who might be watching, you'll see here. There you go. And you can see the map here is, let me get rid of this, is pretty red. Apple's doing well. Walmart's doing okay. There's a couple in here in the healthcare, but pretty much everything's in the red today. Few of the stocks that are in the top gainers today are ARDS, CXAI, MARKR, which right now looks like it pulled back. IDAI looks like it's trying to push. ARDS definitely trying to push. So there's a few. You should always keep finviz.com up on top where you can open it and take a look at it from time to time. It's a great tool to use and it's free. Okay. Back to the chart. We're on high definition for those of you that have it. Anybody have any questions? I'm very excited about when DEC finally gives me the software in a couple of weeks. And then I'll start trading again live. Then I'll be able to live trade. I have to figure out a better system, but at least even if you can't see what I'm doing like he has, because I don't have trade ideas, you'll be able to hear me say I'm doing it at that moment. That's why I don't say what I'm doing when I do it, because some of you will hear it 10 seconds later. So like right now, if I still take a look, and let's see, right now we're at 12 o'clock, right this second. 12 o'clock, I put my finger up at 12:00. So let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds. So we're at the normal 9-second delay. But in the future, I'll be able to say now, and you'll hear it within 1 second or less. And that's what we're looking for, folks. We're looking for the good times. You know? So who's here today? Dazzle's not here. Deck's here today. Deck's listening in my room in the background. Shh, don't tell him we're talking about him. Deck, stop talking about Theta. Talk about her cousin Delta and how you can buy at the money or in the money or just out of the money up till 3 o'clock and not worry about Theta as long as you get in and out. Remember, we're scalpers, okay? We're eagle scalpers. We're eagle scalpers looking for that right scalp, okay? And if that's what you do, then you don't have to worry about the time element. You get in, get out. If it goes the opposite way, you get out very quick. Take a loss, but take a small loss. Don't sit there and watch your losses get bigger and say, "Oh man, I hope it comes back. I hope it comes back." Hope doesn't work. It's not a strategy in stock trading. I've never seen it. Remember, we are eagle scalpers. We are out there looking for the right play. We're waiting for the right moment and then making that moment perfect. Okay? Makes sense? Anybody got any questions? If it makes sense, it makes dollars. That was a mouthful. Anybody have any questions about any options? How to pick the right contract? Any questions? There's no bad question. The only bad question is the one you forget to ask because you're afraid. Oh my God, I can't believe he asked that question. Don't worry about it. Don't care what other people think. Make sure that what you're thinking, you have the answer to, whether no matter how ridiculous you think it might sound. We'll put it into context. Don't worry about it. What did I do? Add D. Oh, I made a mistake. I put add D. It was already on my chart. There is no add D. There's no D. Add D? What the heck is that? Add D. Duh. Well, Dan, Decap, and Deckmar. Deck, are you listening? Uh-oh. I just screwed up. Oh, no. No. Oh. I just screwed up big time. It's okay. I just closed everything on my other computer. Everything. All right. I didn't lose you guys because I have you on another computer. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord for this day. We sit down and start to pray. Thank you, baby Lord, for those things you bring us day to day. Did anybody make some money today? Did anybody trade today? If anybody's listening to this, tell me if you traded and tell me how you did. Did you do contracts? Did you do stocks? What did you do? I know this will take 10 seconds to get an answer. Did anyone trade today? Okay, I guess not. All right. Also, let's see. Let me open up that YouTube and say hello to everybody. YouTube, I forgot yesterday. Oh, shoot, not that one. Ooh, I don't want to touch that one. I'll open a different one. Go. I've been getting into Gone West lately. It's not a brand new group, but boy, oh boy, I love that group. I just do. I love them. I can listen to them all day long. Anybody else like them? Wow. All right, if you're listening in YouTube, don't forget give me a hands up. I got 685, one behind. It's amazing, and one behind Tradecaster, where I have 686. Somebody joined yesterday. Thank you, whoever you are. Not that it gets me any money or in my pocket or anything like that. It's just for my ego, I like to see more people. I'd love to see me get to 700. I'm only 14 away. 180 in the bank. There you go, Inverso. Good for you. Was it a contract? Let us know. Down $30 on options. Listen, let me tell you something, Morris. Anytime you lose less than $100, that's as good as a win. Seriously. Shows you had control. I don't know, you might have gotten out a little too fast, but I don't know how many contracts you had. If you had one contract, 100 shares, took a $30 loss, maybe it was a good job, maybe it wasn't. But anytime you lose less than $100, to me, that's as good as a win. Okay? Don't get nervous sometimes. You could have gone maybe a little further. How did the trade go if you had stayed in it? And as you can see right now, look at the SPY. It did exactly what I said it would do so far. That's amazing. I said that it would probably go up to the VWAP and it would bounce. If it bounces below, then it won't hit my upper target. But if it hits it and goes above it, it'll just touch my upper one of 417.50. And when active trader says it, sometimes it happens 99.9% of the time. But I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying that it has to get above the VWAP in order for it to happen, and it will if it does. So there's the 417. So we're at 417. Can we hold this position? It's tough. I'm on a 3-minute. Let's bring it for a second to a 1 minute. I know that I want to be able. Sometimes especially if it's a small account, you want to watch it. Let's see. Let me push this up. There you go, and bring it back a little bit. Okay. So you can see we're trying to push. There's your pullback. That's okay. Pull back to the 13. As long as we hold that 13. Come on, hold that 13. You remember, we got right here. We just had a, let me see. I can't see. I got to move this over a little. I never got a chance to call them to see if I can get them to rewrite my thing. But right here we had 82,000, which is a little less than average, and 42,000. Now, if I look at today's day, I'm willing to bet there's low volume. We have, and I'm right, there's 88 million, all right, it's 13.7 times, right now we're at 12, so that's either 10:30, 11, 12, it's 2.5 hours. So for right now, at 13.7 times 2.5 should be 34 million, we're at 29. We're not that far below, we're just slightly below average for the day, but I knew we'd be below. Yesterday, this time, we were way above average, but when it got to about 1 o'clock, we fell behind and we're below average. We had a good start and a slow finish. So we'll see what happens. Right now, and that means that when they try to push it, it's not necessarily going to happen. All right, so right now, let's activate this up and let's bring this to about, let's see what we've got, 416.70, 416. Pulling back. I'm going to say 416.50 for right now. It might be 416.50. Let's put that in there. That's going to be, it's a little low. Let's see. Let's go even to 60. Let's say 60. Let's go to 65. 416.65. Because we're very close. We're dropping back. All right, 416.65. And we have 417 still as resistance. And we can see we're about the middle right now. So it's a very, very tight. It's only 35 cents. It looks like a lot more, but it's not. It's only 35 cents inside that channel, okay? And we're pulling back. You see, we did not get it, and I told you we might go up there and bounce back off of that. And it's going to take us a long way to get to a high of the day at this point, or even an upper target. So at this point, I'm looking down. I don't think we're close to the lower target because the lower target would be somewhere around 415.75, which would be the same as this right here. This would be a lower target. Depending on the news for the day, would bring us about right there. So if I do this, all right, for right now, I'll put one in just so you can see it. This would be, and we'll have to drop a lot lower before we can say that is our lower target. But I'm going to say 417.75, 415.75. That'll be green. All right. This is important. Take your time. Make sure you do this for yourself, okay? And there it is, okay? I don't like to put it right on the line. So what I would do ordinarily is I'll just bring it down 5 cents, because really the target is the lower VWAP plot. Here would be not the upper VWAP plot, because that is a lot higher up. Where is it? You see it up there? So it's not the upper VWAP plot, it's the VWAP itself. And that's why I put that above it. All right? Saying that the VWAP itself, so at 35, but I figure if it hits there, they'll go for that. If it hits here, it drop even lower. All right? Right now, we're in the center. We're still bearish right now, okay? I hope this helps a lot of you. We could be actually doing the active step right now. For some of you who are here, you know what I'm talking about. Give me a second here. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had it right. I want to activate that and just bring this down a little bit to here. I'm going to leave it there for right now. I could do the active step by doing this. Let's just see if I need it. Activate that. I'm going to bring that down to there. The step would be to here and then this way. So if I was to do an active step right now, it would be right to there. We would cancel the right. And then what we do is this way. So you can see the angle, what's happening, unless we're going to push back up again and cancel the left. So you see, let's put this one here down a little lower. You know me, I'm a little crazy that way. Okay, I think that should be close. Didn't hit it. A little lower. Active 79. Okay, there you go. It's a little bit lower than that. I don't know. I'm crazy that way. There you go. That's good. Okay, and that's the active step. So we know we're going in one direction, and then all of a sudden it cuts down again. And that's where you can see the bears come in, and they start pushing this down. And how do they do that? By buying more puts or shorting the stock. Okay, or selling off shares, which I'm not seeing right now. There's a little bit of sell-off right there. Oh, Lord, my back, I want a new one. My new life, I'm getting a new back. There'll be no more pain. No more sorrow. Okay, what do we got going here? My eBay business is doing good. 3 sales yesterday for $300. Can't. And all items I listed in the last 2-3 days. Amazing. One listed that morning. I listed that morning and it went that afternoon. It was for a skateboard. An old skateboard I bought at the flea market for $20 about 6 years ago. It was a good one too. It was from the 80s. I asked 175. Guy made me an offer for 140. I took it. He's up in Stony Brook. He got to get to class on a skateboard. What they do now is they put these motorized motors to the wheels, no wires, all like Bluetooth, and you can sit there and just tilting and drive around. I seen a guy on the road near me. Guy was doing 20, 30 miles an hour on the street. Unbelievable. You can get around. I have no car right now. That would be pretty cool, but at my age, I'll lose my balance quick. That pretty girl will pass by. I'll go to take a look, and that'll be the end. I'll wipe out. Wipe out. Do-do-do-do. Remember that song, Wipe Out? Anybody remember that? Old enough to remember? Wipe out. Nobody remembers. Nobody's even listening. You all remember that one, right? That was Wipeout by the Safaris. That was probably back, I don't even know when that is. That's got to be back around 1963. Maybe. I don't even know. Anybody know that? Let's see. Wipeout. What year? Safaris. 1963. Isn't that what I said? Holy crap, that was some guess. It's 1963. That was a really good guess. Believe it or not, I was 9 years old. And I used to listen to it back then. I cannot believe that. What a guess. I said 63, didn't I? Wow. Wipeout. We had some great music back then. You hear me, Pete? Pete hears me. He doesn't want to admit how old he is, but he's up there. Yeah, you know what? It was a great time to grow up. It was a great time for music. The one thing I'm sorry about in my life is that I didn't go for a musical career. I really had it. I had what it took, but I made a big mistake. I got married too young. I didn't listen. I got married at 22, and by 25, I owned an art gallery. At 24, I had a baby. I had a son. It's a boy, Mrs. Walker. It's a boy, a son. Who could tell me the name of the group that sang that song? You got 10 seconds. It's a boy, Mrs. Walker. It's a boy. Come on, who can tell me the name of the group? Who can tell me? Come on, who? You people are no good. I gave you the hint. Look at it, it's going back up again. You see? It's starting to move. It's trying one more time. It's not done. It would have been a good time. So right now, you see this line here? Okay, we don't really need it. Why? Because the original one, if we extend it to the right, we're already past that. So as long as we do that, we no longer need that active step, and we can adjust this one here, which is a trend line, which is a trend line, right? And now we'll just pull it down further and bring it up. See, so it's right to the top of that line. And what's happening now? Our support is still at 417. What do we got? At 417? Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. It's still 417. You can see right here. Until we get past 417.10, and then we'll shoot for the VWAP. Right? Does that make sense? You all with me? Anybody not with me isn't here. And if you're not here, where are you? Car 54, where are you? How many enjoyed? How can you only give 3 lessons on options? You see, that just shows you. Let me tell you something. There are so many lessons on options you can take. There is such an extent of options really being advanced options. Way over my head. Not that it has to be. It's because I choose it to be. I don't need to know what I don't need to know. I just need to know what I need to know that can make me money. And that's the important part. We still can't get past that 417 at this point. Okay? And now if we look, we can bring this one back. And there's another active step in here. So you can bring this to about there, right? We're going to take this now. Remove, cancel right extension. And then we just build another one right there and do this way. Okay? You see? And that shows us right now, what that shows us, I'm glad you asked that. What it shows us is the bulls are pushing up now. When the step comes the other way, the bears are pushing down. Here, the bulls are pushing up. Now, it could be, does it always have to be the bears pushing down or the bulls pushing up? No. It can be manipulation one way or the other from the same bulls manipulating the stock too. Okay, I just put it in that category so it makes kind of sense if you're looking at it that way. But you can see the push up, and then when it pushes down, and that's the important. I just want to go in front of the 13. All right, the 13 is right there, and that's why I want to be in front of the 13 at the moment. So right now we're in the middle. So the question is, will we end up down here, or will it push up finally above? It shows a down arrow. That's showing us it's going to drop a little lower first. So we're going to see a little pullback, possibly as low as 416.75 or 78, and then boom, you'll see it go forward again. This could be the fake out. Be careful here. There's your 79, 78. Did you see it? Let's see, 77. It went 77 for a second. I saw it in there. Let's see, where is it? I did see it. I know I saw it. It's 90, 99, 79. Exactly where I called it. Okay? It's going too fast. I can't stop it. 79. I know there was, I saw 78. I thought I saw it. There it is. 416.77. I saw it for a second. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so I hit it again. And there's your fake out. So either it's going to continue to drop or it's going to pull back and spring forward. That's what we're waiting to see. I told you the reason the problem is that it just isn't enough. And the step, if this step comes down to here, we won't need it any longer. Okay, but for right now, we still got that little step going up. Going to test 385. 385? Oh, NVIDIA. Okay. NVIDIA is at 385. Oh, it is testing it right now. I watch NVIDIA. It's one of the stocks that I do watch. Okay. All right. I want to jump in and just put a slice of pizza in there for myself. I'm hungry. I'm waiting for a package. I don't think it's delivered yet. Let me take a look there. I have the tracking in here. Sometimes they deliver and I don't hear it. They don't knock on doors. UPS doesn't come till later, I don't think. Out for delivery. Okay. Go back. I watch my deliveries coming and going too. It's pretty good. I bought 2 cans that usually sell for about $9.98, $9.99 in Home Depot, which is a good price, $9.98. I bought 2 cans of this Howard Restore paint. It's the best stuff there is. It has a really nice smell too, but it works really well. It covers all the scratches and defects. So when you sell something, you want to kind of fix it up a little. And it was $4.99 a can. So that for 2 cans was $9.98. With shipping, it came out to $6 a can on shipping. It was $12. But it would cost me the same thing eventually that it would have cost me if I ran to the store with the tax and the whole deal. But I have to use my car, $5 in gas. So I bought it, and the guy sent me back about $5.50 just on the shipping charges were less. He refunded it automatically. So it ended up, I did really well on the products. Sometimes that happens. So the next day, a guy says, "Can you give me a better deal on the shipping?" I go, "Well, you're in the state of Florida." I said, I won't know until I get the actual. And I did. I gave him back $5 too. I make a lot of money on shipping. Let's pull this a little bit more to here. Actually, what's going to happen here, I'm going to remove this for a second. I can always put it back in. And I'm going to extend to the right. You see it? I don't really need it at the moment. I can activate it, bring it back from here, and bring it to there. Boom, boom. Okay. So I'm on my original line and I've taken away my steps. All right. And now you can see right now, 416, where is this? Got to be 75. I'm going to bring it up to the 75. We seem to be holding there at the moment. Can we hold? So there's your support and resistance. 417. So it's only 25 cents at this moment. Bring this back to here so I can do this. So you can get a better look at it. Remember, that's only 25 cents in this channel. And we're somewhere on the lower part of the channel. Right now we're below the VWAP and we're below the 13, which makes us very bearish at this point. Okay. So you're telling me support was broken on NVIDIA? Let's just see real quick. NVDA. There you go. Doesn't look like it's doing very much, to be honest. It's come down. It's still coming down. It's coming down. 384. It was 385 a second ago, so it came down another $1. Support broken. Oh, exactly. Okay, good. That's what you said. I see. I had it right here. I already had it in a. Let's go to red. Let's go to red. I gotta change this to red. There you go. That'll put me back to Tesla. No, I want it back in the SPY. Oh, okay. Should be the SPY. Let me take this off of the bottom. I'm gonna unlink this one. Okay, good. Really, I wanted this one unlinked. Unlink. Put it back to the SPY. There we go. SPY's not doing anything right now, to be honest. Okay. And this looks terrible. We're going down 255. We're still minus today. So I'm thinking we're towards the bottom. If anything's going to happen, we might see going from the bottom up on there by the next hour or so. Back up to here. This was the place right there. When we hit that low and that low popped in there, that's when you should have bought it. Then after this, it's a waiting period. It's going up, down, up, down. You know what? If you have a small account, you really don't want to take that chance. You just don't know what's going to happen. Keep an eye on NVIDIA. Nah, you know what? I'll keep an eye on Tesla. So what do you think? Should I go get the pizza? One slice? It was so good yesterday. I really outdid myself. This time I added some, what do you call those mushrooms? Oh my God, mushrooms, sausage. There it goes. Trying again. Trying one more time. 50,000 on a 1 minute. It's not a lot. Not a lot. Watching the volume. Remember, we need over 80,000 for average. We might hit the average right now. We just hit it's back to the next minute. So we didn't even get the average. Right? See 63, 37, very low volume right now. So what that tells me is I'm going to go run real quick and put a slice in the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, I gotta wait 7 minutes. You know, I gotta tell you, I use a lot of extra virgin oil on most for my oils. I try to stay away from the other stuff. I do use a little canola oil once in a while, but and when I make my like steamed vegetables, I make them in sesame oil. Oh my God, what a difference in like a frying pan. And I've been using instead of extra virgin oil on my pizza. I'm now using um, avocado oil, 100% avocado oil. And let me tell you what a difference. Difference in flavor, difference in everything. I love to cook. I am a great cook. So, and the good thing is I like to cure my what do you call it, pans? So steel pans, those cast iron pans. I'm going to use the avocado oil and do them all again. This avocado oil burns at about 500 degrees, so less smoke, much better burn, much better cure. I used to do them in coconut oil. Gives the pan a little flavor. I use coconut oil too. I've got a whole container. It's a canister in plastic of all coconut oil. Not bad. Good flavor. All right. How we doing here? We haven't really moved much since I left. I'm going to have to run back and get the pizza in a few minutes. I just have to grab it on the plate. I can bring it back here. And anybody have any questions? Right now, it's a little slow. It actually slowed down quite a bit. We're all waiting for something big to happen. U.S. Reps Ro Khanna, something just came up. Fed's Collins says the Fed is intent on reducing inflation. Yeah, of course they should be. It is simple to, let's see what the rest of it says. I'm going to get in there. It is simply too high. Really? I mean, these guys just figured it out that it's just too high? U.S. Reps Ro Khanna capable to oppose debt ceiling bill. To oppose it. Why? There must be a Democrat. Why would they, Ro Khanna? I don't even know who that is. Does anybody who know that rep is? Jolted by jolt, stock market sinks, dollar and treasuries gain as job vacancy surge, fueling rate hike. Fueling. We need Trump back. Get the fuel prices down. There was some good news in there. If you look on the third one down, jolted by the jolts, there's some news below. Psychological resistance for this first time. All right, I don't see anything that's really going to make a difference. I'm going to leave that lower so I can bring it up when I want. Okay, so in the end, 46. Okay. Now watch, somebody's going to come in here thinking that I'm serving pizza because I wrote Active Trader is live and serving fresh baked pizza with option lessons. Somebody's going to come in for the pizza. What do you think? Yeah? Should we give him a pizza? I'll put up my last pizza. Let's see. Desktop. Mike's Pizza. Here we go. You should see the pie. I should send a picture of what I made last night. I take pictures of every pie I make. That's a good one. I'm using pepper jack cheese in the crust now. Let me see. I got a picture of it. I'll send it to the if anybody wants to see it. My latest pizza creation. All right, here we go. Looks pretty much like that one right there. Mm-mm-mm. The reason I started making pizza is because I live in South Florida and it's hard to find anybody who has really any decent pizza. So I make my own. And not only do I make my own, I eat a lot of it. I save a lot of money because truthfully, pizza's expensive today. It costs about 25, 30 bucks for a pie with everything on it the way I like it. And plus the gas, you got to get in your car. So when you're all said and done, it's $30, $35 with gas and running, and then you get it back and you're disappointed, right? So now, let's see real quick. Let's see if I can bring it up. I'll show you my latest creation last night. This is the best pizza. This one, the taste was unbelievable. Come on. Here we go. Open that door. Let me in. Got it. Okay. Let me Just change the name, rename it. Let's call it number 50. Okay. 50th pizza. Mr. Bill, that was good. Woo. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right, this goes to personal. Personal pizzas. YouTube goes to YouTube. Deckmar goes to Deckmar. As long as I'm in here, I'm doing my mail. Does anybody know if Google, if you can set it up where it can automatically go to the folders that you have set up for them? I could do it with Outlook, but I've never been able to do it here, and I hate that. I just wish my mail would go to the folders that I want them in. Okay, so my pizza, let's see, afternoon peeps. Okay, desktop, it should be right on the top. Here was last night's pizza. Bingo. I think it looks pretty much like the Just get out of there. There we go. That was last night's pizza. It's got artichokes, mozzarella. It's got chopped meat, really good chopped meat from meatballs my wife made that were half cooked. We half cook them so we can just heat them up with sauce. So I have meat sauce in there, meat. I have sweet peppers, artichokes, black peppers. Black olives, and there's mushrooms. What do you call those mushrooms? I can't think of the name of them. Portobello, not portobello. Yeah, portobello, small portobellos. I broke them up. I cut them up into pieces. It dissolved into the pizza. And the crust is filled with pepper jack. Little strips of pepper jack. When I make the pizza and I roll it over that around, and the sauce is Montebene's marinara. Really, really good. I can get rid of the other one. This is the one from last night. So I'm going to have a slice right now. I'm going to go pick up the slice while you guys make it nice. All right. 8 minutes heating it up. And as you can see, there's my light. There's my pizza right there. Beautiful. See the thickness? Very thin. Nice thin pizza. Beautiful. Yeah. That's a pizza. That's a slice of pizza. This man can cook, I'm telling you. Yummy, yummy. I got lunch. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Mmm. That is so good. Wow. That is to die for. That is the best one I ever made. I used 50% bread flour and 50% Caputo 00 flour mixture. Wow. Mmm. When I make the crust, before I put anything on it, I put it in the oven while the oven's heating up for 4 minutes. Then I bring it out, push it down exactly where I want it, and then I put all the stuff on it. Then I put it in the oven for 20 minutes. And it's still good another 8 minutes later. It's actually better the next day. All the flavors settle in. Really, really unbelievable. I'm glad I'm enjoying this. Wow. Oh, sweet pea, come on and dance with me. The sweet peppers. The mushrooms are so good. Gave it a whole different flavor. All right. We're still in that channel, and we're still waiting for something to break out, and it's going to happen. All of a sudden, they'll come back from lunch, and boom, it's either going to go shoot up for that upper VWAP. Let me see something. Can't push it, pull it down. Why can't I? There it goes. That's amazing why it doesn't always just go. See, right now, look at the consolidation here, right down there. That's consolidation. You see, it looks like going up and down, but remember, this is only from here. You've got, if I remember right, it was 416.75, and then here we had 417. So there's only 25 cents in here. That's very little. Wow. Smoked sausage. I love it. All right, we can bring this down a little bit. We can tweak this out a little. We go onto the line. We adjust it. We wait. We look for this thing right there. Boom, pull it up and pull it down to the low point, which would be about right there. Right there. Then we're going to take this one and we're going to bring it up. Look at it. There it is. It's dropping. It's pulling down. Oh, shit. The whole thing moved. All right. The whole thing moved. See if I can adjust it back. I know it moved. I'll go to 3 minute. Yeah, it moved from the high point. So what we do is just go back up here. We adjust it and we bring it back to right there. That's good. Okay. And you can see it just dropped a little bit. It pulled back. It broke our support of 75 to about 65. I missed it because I was trying to fix it. So I'm going to put it back to where it hit, and that was 65. Now, as long as we hold above 50, then we're still okay for it to maybe go back up again. But for some reason, there's just not enough oomph, and there's not enough going on right now. The markets are very unstable at this point. It's not that they're not stable. It's that people are unsure about what's going to happen. And they're not taking the risks. And not everybody's having a slice of pizza. Can you eat while you trade? I can. I'm a multitasker. No comments on the pizza. If I have 2 slices, I have to take a nap. A lot of carbs. Nas, what's going on there? What's happening out there in Cooper, in wherever you are? It is good, man. It is. This is excellent. Fresh. Just made it yesterday, last night. Sargento's mozzarella. I use all the best. Plus, I got a secret ingredient that I put on top. It's a bunch of spices, herbs. I mix up myself. Salt. A little bit of salt, not much. Like sea salt. Pepper. You got garlic, basil. There's another bunch of stuff in there. Red pepper. I want to make a nut and honey. That sounds good. I like pineapple on pizza. My wife won't eat it. I told her she's crazy. Pineapples were on sale this week for $1.75 a pineapple. That's pretty cheap. Even if you screw it up, we only eat it one time and throw the rest out. You got your money's worth. Delicious. And the crust is like amazing. I put this pepper jack cheese through it. I've tried all different cheeses. The pepper jack's really good. I've tried Swiss cheese, cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese in the crust. You put a little bit and it melts into the crust and gives it a flavor. Just unbelievable. I hope I'm making some of you hungry. It's trying to push. We need to break that 417. Once we do, we could hit my upper target. Delicious. Wow. Here we go. Here comes the push. I see a slight more pullback. Just a little bit of pullback, and then boom. Not even going to pull back. I think it's going to go. Eventually, it's going to go. Maybe the next 15 minutes. Or it could be a fake out breakout and boom, come all the way down. We have a low of 416 not too long ago. We're on 3 minute right now. I'm going to drop this back to a minute. We can watch it a little closer, minute to minute. Let's do that. Let's push this up. Get a little bit more of a rise. I'm gonna activate it so we can get a, oh shit, I can't say it. There it is. Back, right there. Just a little bit more of a rise. I have it from the shadow to the low shadow. I'm gonna activate that a little bit. Okay, just a little bit higher. There we go. It's trying to push. It is trying to push. That was delicious. Here it goes. There's the 417.09. I don't think we hit 10. Let's see. I don't see it. I don't see it. 5, 6, 6. Just 6. Okay. We want to see it hit that 10 mark. Oh my God, this is to die for. The crust is psych, the way pizza should be. One of the best things I ever did was go out and buy one of these machines. It's a, what do you call it? I'm going to find a picture of it. I don't know if I have it in here. Oh, there it is. I did find it. One of these. It's a KitchenAid machine. I put my dough in there for 8 minutes. Made the whole difference. I got a $500 machine. I bid on it on eBay. Got it delivered for $218. What a deal! And I got the color I wanted. I make my mashed potatoes in that machine. I do everything. I don't know about you guys. I get finished here. I go make a pizza. I go make food. I go cook dinner. I just love after a day of working out in the markets and going to cook. Okay. Still can't get there. We're still in this channel. But what's going to happen? What is going to happen? That dough is perfect. After you take that dough out of there, you put it in a plastic bag, put it on the counter for about 4 hours, and then throw it in the refrigerator for 24 hours, and that's when you make the pizza. I even freeze them for a few days, and I use them. They're perfect. Ah, 2 cups of coffee gone. That's it. That's it. Let's get some water. Water for the rest of the day. ASNF. What's up? Still waiting. We are still waiting. Waiting for Elijah. He'll be coming soon. What are you writing? A book report? Jeez. To avoid. Slow, cool grill okra wrapped in bacon. Very nice. You know what? And I have a bottle of okra here, but it's already slow, cool grilled okra wrapped in bacon. I will try that. I don't like to eat a lot of bacon, but I don't eat it that often. I do keep bacon in the house, and I love okra. I like pickled okra. It's already like vinegar reddited, or I got a bottle in the refrigerator. I have to buy another one. I've been looking at it for months. Oh, and look at this. I'm not watching. I told you. What did I tell you, folks? Active Trader, right again. Right again. On the spot. There it is. I told you it was going to hit. You see that? Did you listen? How many people listened to me and did it? If you could find Wickle Pickle Barrett Man, absolutely money. I'll take a look. Wiki Pickles. But I do, what I do eat? I love Batamt for kosher pickles. Batamt, kosher, kosher, J-O-S-A, kosher, half sour. Those are my favorite. Half sour, my favorite. Look at the SPY, folks. Look at the SPY. It did hit. And look at the little point up there. Wait, wait, wait. What's that? Look at that right there. What did it hit? Hold on. I missed it. 417. There it goes. Look how close. 417. Oh my gosh. 42. It hit 42. All right, let's go back and find it. See if I'm right. Yeah, there it is. 36, 38. There it is. It hit 43 right there. You see it? I lightened it up on the time and sales. So I was 7 cents. Oh, there it is. There it is. We hit it. Oh, I'm waiting for this. Remember, I put it up a little higher to 50. We hit 43. That was a damn good call. I was within 7 cents so far. That was pretty. Oh, I just typed in, didn't go in. $17.43. Just 7 cents. 0.07 shy of target. Great call. Look how far ago I called this. Target was 417.50, upper target. I hit 417.43, shy of the target before it dropped. There it is, right there. So that was only 7 cents shy. I found it in here. That was a damn good call because I called that back around somewhere around here. You remember, or even lower. After we got out of here, I called that upper target and said, you know, and there's a lower. Not that we were going to hit it, but the upper one I said we might get close to, and we did. That was a great call. Another one. For those of you that know me, I don't know how I do it sometimes, but I figured something out that just seems to work. Okay, let's do this now. We're going to take this, activate it back up. Let's take this and bring it back up to the top there where it went, right? And we're going to bring it right to about there. And the reason we're going to do that is we're going to cancel the right extension, and then we're going to put the step in there to show you direction. And we're going to do it from about there, and there you go. And there's your reversal, all right? And now we'll cancel the left extension there. Now what we do is activate this one and bring that one down to this point here. Cancel right extension on trend line 80, and we're going to build one more step, and I don't know, we may not need it. We may not need it. Oh, it went straight across. Let's extend it to the right. There you go. Okay, so now we can see where we're at, where we're holding. We're still at 416.65. Let's bring this back up, and it looks like we might hold there at 75. So we're going to say our support is around 75. We'll see if it's going to hold here. Oh, wow. Forget it. Just dropped like a bomb. Just as I did that. So there's your pullback. Oh, duty. That's no good. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's do it to there. All right. Did it hold? Where it goes? Yeah, it's still on my low. That's good. Okay. You can see the step down. That was some pullback. Look at the amount of shares. This is the important part right now. This is going to show you how much manipulation. All right, you ready? I saw 300,000 right there. So I got 48, 50,000, 150, 225, 525, 550. You got 550,000 shares right there. So at least 400,000 is for at least one person on the manipulated side. You understand that? How I get that? Maybe even 350,000, but I think it's, you know, because if your average is 8, 16, 24, I'm telling you, it's at least 300 to 350,000. It's just one person in there who's manipulating the stock. And there's your pull up. Right now, I'd be in the call, but watch for the fake out, okay? Here's another 100,000 real quick, 1 minute, going back up, 105. See what's happening here? Is this from the day? From low? I want from low. Yeah, it is. Let's just activate that for a second and bring it right to there. That's at my low. Okay, so there's my daily. And then here, let's go into 3 minute for a second. Look how it comes right back up, right? Here's your 3 minute. Okay, we got it from the higher day. Let's remove this drawing for right now. All right, we came down. And let's extend this. That's my daily. Extend to the right. All right. I only do that so I can see exactly where we're going to squeeze. When we're going either down to squeeze down or up to squeeze up. And that's what we're looking for. But I called that target. You know what? I was within 6-7 cents of that target, and I called it back in here. So that was a great call. I hope some of you were in the long and made some money and got out quick. Okay. Right now 416, so we're gonna hold off on the right there 416.75. Get rid of this for a second. Go back to here. Okay. This is now we're on a daily. We're on the low of the day and the high of day meeting, and you see where the squeeze is going to come in. Probably around, let's see, that's 1309, about 10 after 3. I'm sorry, 10 after 1. About 10 after. We're coming in towards the squeeze. Let's see how long it takes we can squeeze in this channel and which way. So right now we're still bearish. We're below, but I think we're going to end up above that VWAP eventually. Let's do this. I like that color. I don't like that color. I want to go a little brighter so you can see it better. Let's open this up and do this. I don't like that color. I don't like that color. Here, it's got to be that one. Boom. Boom. Yeah, that's a little brighter. Okay. Let's see what happens now. But watch out, because whatever happens, you're going to get in and out very, very quickly. I don't like this here. You see this lower, this shadow here, where it pulled down right back to the actual trend line. All right. Oh, I made my trend to there. All right. If I pulled my trend up and didn't count that, it would look something like this. Let's take a look at it for a second. All right. It would look more like that, which shows that we're going to squeeze even sooner. I think that was a test. They overdid it to see, okay, how many shares it would actually take. That was 557,000 shares, but that's on 3 minutes. So it was about 105,000, I think. I think if I was right. See, it didn't look like, now you see it differently. 333,000. I can't tell what that tell. It had to be there. Still a lot of shares. There's a lot of manipulation going on. I'm going to keep it for right now, 2 minutes. I like the 3 minute. I do. I have a bigger feel for it, and I can see the 557 on 3 divided by 3 is about 180. 180, 8, 16, 24, 9. So 175. 175 would be 525. About 180, about 190, 92, something around there. Yeah, about 190,000 shares per minute. That's a lot. That's twice average. Okay, we have a good feel for this. There's your upper VWAP up there. That's your upper VWAP plot. We're not going to get near that yet. We're going to keep an eye. Because remember, we have a low of 416.22 for the day. What do we got? If we go back a few days, I just want to see what we could be looking at on 5 day. Let's push this up again. Hold on. Okay, I want to look at it from here. Where am I? There we go. So here, I want to keep my hand there. See, there's your low right there from the days before. 413, 413.63. I bet you if I did the Fibonacci on it on the daily, it would tell me a lot. I'm able to predict it even that much quicker. All right, right there. How would I do? 416.22. Let's see. I can use the 3 minute. Let's see what it's going to tell us. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Open it up. Oh, we need the 3 minute, otherwise I can't see the whole chart. Okay, sorry. I don't mean to mix you guys up. 416. Okay, we have, let's see, 430, 419.21. So we're going to do this. We're going to go here to here. Take it from 416 What do we got? 419.21. I'll never get that. Oh, one. I'll never get it. To 416 should be 21 then. 20. We'll be off 22. All right, I'll be off a penny. All right, so what do we got? There's your top. It's 421. We're not getting near that. There's your 419.20, 418.57, 418.57, 418.07. That's the next leg up. 418.07. There's got to be one more leg. We're not getting it. 417.72. Okay, 417.72, which is past here. I said 417.50. It could be 417.75, 72, 417.70, let's say. This would be a little bit higher. 417.70. And low target, let's see if it, I don't think it'll show us low. We'd have to go the other way. Okay, to do that, then we do is we take this away. We remove the drawing. Take it from the bottom, 416.22 to, watch. There it is, 21. Got it, actually. That way we got it. And this way, 119, there it is, 414.36. So we could see a low, 414.36, 416.22. That's what I'm looking for. So the next leg down would be from 416.88, 416.86, 416.86, 416.22. Would leave us at a low at 416. Really brings us about to where we were at the 416.22 end of the day. Possibly if there was a big drop down to 414. Okay? You see that? That's what Fibonacci tells us. It goes back into history to kind of give us an idea of the different legs up and down. All right? I know some of you don't understand what I just did, but there are some of you who know exactly what I just did. Okay? And there's some people that they actually joined, they made, like Zach Hopper and a few others, have what's called a Fibonacci Club. They actually use that quite a bit. I just lost you guys. What did I just do? Come on. Oh, I got it. Got it back. Nope, I lost it. I just took myself out of here for a second. Let's bring it back in here. Put me back. And if you're not a member here to Active Trader, don't forget to go into the lobby and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. See if we can build me up to at least 690. Come on, 690. Do you hear 690? You guys can do it. There's got to be a few people in here who aren't subscribed. Don't you want to know when I come live? Don't you want to know when I'm retiring? I'm never going to retire. Okay. Okay. What do we got going now? Still waiting. Still waiting. Slightly above. We're still at that 417. But here, let's see. I want to make this just to bring it a little bit lower to 65. Just a little bit lower on the green. Because we hit it here, here, here. I know that we're a little higher right now, but I want to have some sort of a channel. Let's bring this channel up slightly. We have so much resistance that we don't seem to be able to get past 417.10. It's very, very, very tough. Only once, twice here. Well, twice we did. That's it. So let's just see right now. We're going to make that our target. I want to see us hit that upper target again. Look at this other arrow. You only get this. You see the brown arrow? You're going to have to go look that up. But the brown arrow is in the scalper alert. You only get that with the what do you call it? The Pro, which I make available if you're interested. Just get with me on the side and we'll talk while I have a cough drop. Come on. Come on, let's do it. Do something. Come on. 29. Feds is intent on reducing inflation. Same news. No news yet. Still waiting on some news. There's my eBay. Active Traders eBay. Anybody's interested, looking at the items. I have 203 items up in eBay, which is the more than I've ever had. I never got past 175 in 19 years. I just always stopped right there because it was a lot to handle. Yesterday I sold 3 items. 2 more went out this morning. Heck of a way to make some extra money and clear your house out of junk. You got junk in your house? Don't throw it out. Look it up. See what it's worth. You can make a box. Anybody can make a box. eBay's easy. Get the book, eBay for Dummies. I did 20-something years ago. I think I've been doing eBay since 2001, something around there. I think it's July. It tells the date in there. Let's see if I open this up. I think it tells you. I've been doing eBay since July 31st, 2002. That's what it says. So that's 21 years, a little over 21 years of doing eBay. Not bad. All right. Nothing happened today. It's slow. Still didn't get that delivery. Probably come after 4. Out for delivery. Deliver. Out for delivery. Still not there. Come on, I want to hit my new high a day. Not high, I mean upper target. That's my sound quality, okay? Uh-oh, that bulb looks like it's falling. That thing's falling. There you go. No, that's falling. Good thing I saw that. There we go. That's better. That's better. I'm gonna get a shock. This thing, I don't trust it. Oh, it's not working. All right, here we go. Oh, damn! I lost my light. I need a new fixture. Okay, I need a little bit of light just so I can see my keyboards, my keys on my. I do have a light in one of my laptop. If I have a button, lights up the keys. One of my lights went out. My caps lock. I have a caps lock that when the cap's on, the little light goes on, but it stopped going. I don't know what happened to it. Ah. So bright outside. I'm facing west, so if my blinds are open enough, I get too much light. All right, it looks like it's trying to push. See it? There we go. We're trying to hit again. There's that VWAP, just touching the VWAP. That's what we're looking for here. Push this up a little bit. Just a little bit. Lower the Georgia line, just a little bit. Loud and clear here. Good. Thank you, Pete. It's good to know somebody is listening to me. Come on. Let's see that upper target get hit for the second time. Ready? Are you ready, folks? Come on. Who's going to go for it? Or do you think we're going to get faked out? Huh? See a fake out coming? Did Dick say he's raising his fees? Couple of weeks in June. Adrian's here. It's so funny. I just saw your message. 419 support? I don't think so. Where do you get that from? 419? Do you mean 417? Adrian? He just walks in. He's like $2 off. 419 support, huh? Wow. My upper target hit. I called it within 7 cents the last time. Let's see. What do I got? It's 50, right? 50. See if we can hit it. I'm getting close. Ah, lost my light again. I need a new light. One that does what it should. The whole thing's falling apart. This one's busted. Oh shit, the white one came on. That's too bright. How bright is that? That's bright. Too bright. There you go. Now it's all off. There you go. That's what I want. Just a single bulb. It's a fish tank bulb. It's purple. Purple light. Come on. We need a good push. See, we just don't have enough volume. That's the problem. But we know it's there. We know it's there. And with a little help from our friends, let's activate this one on the trend line and bring it up. Let's forget the doji and just bring it this way. You can see the squeeze, okay? You can see the squeeze. It's trying. It is absolutely trying. Slowly but surely, it's getting gnarly. Come on. Come on. 35. Come on. Active trader could be right twice on the same alert. Come on. Don't make a liar out of me. How many people went for it? Because I said it. Come on. Be honest. Here it comes. Here it comes. Ready? Wham! Let's see it. Let's see it. Push it up. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm going to put it there waiting for it. I'm going to wait for it right there. Right on the line. Let's see what they give us here. Right there. 50. Come on. There's the 43 again. That's twice within 7 cents. That's twice. Come on. Come on. I watch on VWAP for 417.50. Really? You think? I love how he walks in here. What have I been saying for the last 20 minutes? But thank you, AK. Go back to your hole. Go back to your room. Been a bad boy. He's gone. He just flipped in here and come on. 1, 2, 3. Do 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 do. Wipe out. Okay, no more wipeout. High watch. High watch. Come on, high watch. Boy, there's been a lot of resistance here, hasn't there? Look at this, folks. A lot of resistance. I saw her walking on down the line, a pretty woman all dressed in white. My baby does the hanky-panky. My baby does the... Come on, come on. Man, that was a good slice of pizza. I was saving some a little between my teeth. I'll bet you $1 Adrian ain't here. He left. See? He's gone. He's gone. He can't hang tight for 2 minutes. Huh, I knew he'd be gone. Let's see. Okay. Nope. No trades today. I'm not trading until Deck comes up with the new software I should have in 3 weeks. I'm taking some time off. I'm just out here predicting. I'm being very, very close. Again, there's once, twice, three. We're almost there. I called it on the upper alert within 7 cents. I don't know. We're not doing any crypto here, so let's keep it off the board. Thank you. No crypto. No, I never did Bitcoin anyway. All right. No trades. If you called me once in a while, you'd know what's going on. Oh, that's right. You have to be on your way to getting something to eat. It's the only time you call me. All right. I gave up. I gave up, and I'm glad you did. And you know in time that you're going to be mine. Every trick in the book. 196. Let's see. On Tesla, 196.50 is now our support. 196.50. Resistance is at 197. 197. I have 197.25. I'm going to leave it there. That's where I couldn't get to before. Okay, that's on Tesla. Anybody watching NVIDIA? He took everything away. I saw what you wrote. Deal? No deal. Deal, no deal. Where'd the 419 support come from? There was no 419. Okay, we're not even close to that. 17, 18. All right. Take away the lower remote, lower. We're not anywhere near that. Can we hold that VWAP? See, there's your VWAP. We're now slightly above the VWAP, which means the bulls are starting to take over. The market's a bit slow. Why? Well, investors want to see a deal be made to raise the debt ceiling. No one knows. To raise the debt ceiling? No, we don't want to see it raise the debt ceiling. We want to see the bill for the debt ceiling go through, but keep it lower than the old debt ceiling. So it's less. We'll make it the market's more tight. Will the market go up or down? No deal made, a deal made, etc. So investors are going smart thing and sitting on their hands whenever we see a slow day. It's because there's no reason to invest. Tomorrow after the deal is made, we will see much more volume. But remember, we want to see the bill for the debt ceiling go through, but we want to see the ceiling lower, not higher than the ceiling before, because this happens all the time. When she walked through the door, no reply. The feds, no reply. All right. Still just holding right at the VWAP. We still, it's like, I hope it gets there. Hope's powerful. 37.50 and my upper target. Yet to hit it right on. That's why I'm holding. We're in a holding pattern. Let me go check down below. Let me see. That one's off. I'm going to put this on red. Okay, let's go take a look at NVIDIA, which is in orange today. Very weak. 381.99, which is above about $1.50 above the low for the day. Let's see. OCEA. I'm going to get rid of that one. It's not doing anything. That one's gone. Okay, what else can I get rid of? Checking my watch list. Still waiting. Still waiting. We're still sitting on our hands and waiting. Still waiting. Okay. Available. What else do we got here? TTOO. 18 million. VOO. Easy to borrow. WLDS. Not doing well. Not anymore. Let me see volume. There we go. I'm going to get rid of CGAU. That one's gone. Okay, I'm going to get rid of ATTO. ENPH. That one I'm going to hold. Keep an eye on that one. ENPH. IW. Easy to borrow. VOC. Easy to borrow. Airlines. BA. Boeing. Having a good day, actually. Wilds. Still good. Still climbing a little bit over the VWAP. UPRO. Still watching. Easy to borrow. I'm saving a lot of stocks that are easy to borrow just in case I want to short through Ameritrade. EB Baba still above the VWAP. TTOO not doing too good. Hard to borrow. There's a lot of shares traded on that one. Let me just take a quick look. I don't really keep an eye on it. Keep an eye. Pull back on the SPY, Amazon. It's weak today. Apple is above the VWAP. SPY just looks like the top. NVDA weak today. Weak today. AMD also weak today. Low 118.65. It's at 119.43. It's up about another 75 cents. TQQQ is exactly like the SPY. If you look at it, they're almost identical. And Tesla also a little weak today. Okay, stay on Tesla. That's it. It's so slow right now. So slow. I may cut out early today. I just don't think I'm going to hang out past 2 at this rate. I don't think we're going to see much until tomorrow, to be honest. What do you think? I might just go back and do some of my eBay today. Okay. CRWD. Just remember, Saint. Are you talking about CRWD? CRWD. That's CrowdStrike Holdings. Expensive stock. But to do options, 5 out will stand out from the crowd after earnings. Will it? Will it stand out? We'll have to see. Will it stand out from the crowd? Do you get it? Crowd strike. All right, come on. I want to see this thing hit finally. The SPY has got to hit. What do you say, folks? Let's start chanting. We all start chanting at the same time. I think it can hit. What do you think? Upper target, upper target. Come on. Make my rounds today. So busy at work. Excuses. Such excuses. You gotta hang out with your boy. It's okay. I got you. I got your number. Got your number. This is where the real money is. It's in options anyway. Okay, we're still waiting for that thing to hit that upper target. I got within 7 cents twice. I called that upper target a while ago. When the low the day came out. We're on a 3 minute. Come on, it's just gonna pop all of a sudden. If it doesn't, I'm gonna call it a day at 2 o'clock. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna take it easy. Taking it easy. Taking it easy. Okay. Boy, slow on eBay today. Really slow today. Where's my? Anybody into Hot Wheel cars? I have some Hot Wheels that I'm about to put up for. I have a Hot Wheel collection in a beautiful case, oak case. Anybody got the young kids? Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels, clear case. I'll put a picture up so you guys can see it in a second. I'm still waiting for that thing to hit. Still waiting. So, Doc, what's up, Doc? How's the CBD business? I don't hear much about that anymore. I understand. Let's see what number. What number? Quick, 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 quick. Come on, open. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, let's see with the clear case on it. 1, 2. Give me a second. I'm going to show you guys. It's blurry. Blurry. Oh, yeah, there it is. Clear case. Okay, number 2939. 2939. Let's see. My Hot Wheel. This is just part of my Hot Wheel collection. Let's see. 29 EFG. Desktop. H. Come on, open it up. 2939. Here we go. I didn't list this thing yet. Just part. I have a lot of English cars too. I haven't put up yet. They're worth money. That's my Hot Wheel collection in a box. Little glare on there. Let's see if this one without a glare. 39. Is without the glare. Some neat cars in there, huh? Neat stuff. That's my Hot Wheels. I don't really, I never collected them to collect them. I just bought them when I saw them at the flea markets. And I threw them in a box and threw them in a box. And one day I got the case filled with some of them. So I'm putting it all for sale. Okay, Tesla. Tesla's coming up, folks. Tesla just hit 197.99, headed for the upper, for the VWAP itself. So we're going to say 198 now will be resistance for Tesla. 198. Very nice. And let's say 198, and support will be at 197. Give it $1. Perfect. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I'm watching Tesla. Get up there, get up there. Come on. Oh, why can't I get it to move? Oh, that computer just slowed down. Wow. Wonder why. So slow down, Sally. And we're about to hit. Come on. Hit my target, folks. Hit my target. I think that whole line moved. Hit the target. Hit the there it is. There it is. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. 417. Where did I see it? Come on. Something moved here. 51. 20. That's not right. 1320. 1320. 13. Here we go. 1330. There we go. And it hit. There you go. Oh, your mom threw it out. Nice. All right, we're going to bring this up now to 418. So we did hit it. Active Trader has been right on every call so far on targets. Okay, I haven't missed one yet. Let's do our resistance now to 75. Okay, there's 417.75. We got this far. Upper target's 418 now. And what do we got here? 418. That makes this 417. Wow, it finally hit. I said it would, and it did. Don't you make a lie out of me. I didn't call Tesla. I called the SPY. But Tesla did go also to the VWAP, like I said. But I called the SPY, and there it goes. 418. Come on. That'll be second target. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, folks. We're finally getting a little motion here. I was going to go to sleep. Let's put this in perspective here. Where am I at here? It didn't move. Good, 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 good. Uh-oh. That's wrong. There you go. Still pushing up. And as you can see on the bottom here, it doesn't show, I don't know what the red through the green is that puts us into the actual, what do you call that? Oh my God, I forgot the word. The squeeze. We're squeezing, and then it went into red, squeezing up. That's a good signal. Let's see, what do we got? 75. We're right on the 75. The 418 on the call. I haven't missed one, Doc, in about 2 months. Ask anybody who's in here regularly on any alert that I have put up for upper or lower targets. I have not missed one. I have hit every target I've put in the last 60 days. If I only played my own alerts, I'd be a wealthy man. No lie. No lie. When will this gap up? If the deal goes through tonight at 8:30, rest of the day is guessing. Be smart. Be smart. Get smart. With Maxwell Smart. Get smart. What did we say before? We called it. We did that Fibonacci. I don't remember what it was. It was 418.43 or something. Do you guys remember when I did the Fibonacci earlier? Let's see if we can do it one more time. We have 4. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. We have a high of the day right here. It was 22. Bingo. No, that was 21. That's okay. So this is 22, 3, 19, 21. We'll just go one penny less here. Okay. Let's see. It's close. There it is. 418. Now it went up. 418.59. 418.59. All right, there's your 418.08, then 418.59. So next one's 418.08, and then 59. What was the, let's just see real quick. The high of the day was 419.21. Can't get it exact. 419.21. 419. Bingo. And what was my... Oh, come on. I had it. It didn't go in. Huh. I had it. Should be able to get it again. Get it. Oh, I took it off. That's why it didn't work. Shit. Okay, let's see. That's amazing. Cannot get it. Gotta watch the board. Take care, Ace. Uh-oh, what happened here? 419. Got it. To 416.22. That's close enough. I'm not gonna get it. Yeah. So 418.57 and 418.07. 418.07. 418.07 and 418.57. You see it? And if it drops, we're looking at 417.70. Next step back. You see that? Take a mental picture. Okay? 418.07 and then 418.57. Remove the drawer. Stay on the 3-minute. All right. And we got close. 418. Did we touch it? Did we touch it? I didn't see it. Did we touch it? I did not see it. I wasn't watching. 94.7. 417.97. 91. So we hit 97 within 3 cents. Okay. So we did hit it. Close enough within 3 pennies. I'm going to remove it. So we really hit our target twice. That's again within a few pennies. That's fine. The other one we hit right on. You can't do better than that. Seriously. So we're looking for 4. We're looking for resistance now. What do we have? 75? 417.75. Until we can get above there. 97. I'm still going to say 75 is the resistance point. We did hit. And when it hits, it's going to hit. I'm going to say we're going to hit it. I think we're going to hit it. If it doesn't, there's going to be a big fake out and it's going to drop. So let's go now and do the, let's hit it. 418. Bingo. There it is. I'm going for it. I'm going to go out for it. What is 417? 417. 15. 25. 417.25. For now, support. There you go. Right below the VWAP. Your VWAP is your support at this point. And let's see, we should be down a little bit. See? Let's see. Come on. Come on. 191 from 2 was like 270, 250 before. All right, so that's it. Still looking pretty red today. Very dreary. There it is. 418 we hit. I saw it. 418.03. So we did hit. Not close. Nays. We hit it. 418. Take a look. 418.01. You see it? Right there. There we go. Hit it again. So the next one we said was 418.07 was the hit. There it is. That was the hit. 418.07 or 8. We hit it. And then the next one would be right here. 418.73. Right there. For figure 75. 418.75. That's your next one. First, we got to get past 50, of course, to get there. Activate. Bam. And let's just do this. We're still at 418. If we get over the 20 mark, then the next one, oh, we just hit it. We just hit it. Is 50. There you go, 418.50. And there's your next mark right there is, what I tell you, 75. Unbelievable. You see how the Fibonacci can help you? Look at this. Go. Yeah, I called it. Unbelievable. I earned my money, honey. I earned my money. So you guys can go hang out. You got 80, 90, 200 people in the other room, and they ain't calling squat. I love it. AK. He's always going, oh, my alert 25 minutes ago. Should I go in the room and tell him it was over an hour ago that I called it? Unbelievable. Pat myself on the back. Yeah. What is the debt limit? For those who might not be informed, yeah, that's the amount of the debt that we have that's rising, or the rate that we owe. And how much we owe to the Chinese is what, over 300 million a day in just interest? In a nutshell, the debt. This is what it is right there. Ready? Did it go in? The debt limit is a total amount of money that the United States government is authorized to borrow to meet its existing legal obligation. It's amazing what it takes a woman, how many words, I'm just kidding, Doc, to say. There's your answer right there. Bingo. It's obligations. It doesn't matter. We're so sunk in the hole that the debt keeps going down and down. How much do we owe the Chinese, all right, a day? How much does the U.S. owe the Chinese a day in interest? You ready for this? You're going to love this. Here's the real figures, okay? Randy Forbes says that the U.S. pays China $73.9 million per day in debt. Just the interest on the debt we owe them. Just the interest. We are so shot out as a country, but don't feel bad. We're not the only country that's shot out. So, okay. Really shot out. Wow. Look at this thing. 418. What did we tip? 75? What was it? Hold on. 418. What was I at? 418.50. So we hit it. We hit it for a second. What did we hit? 33, 35, 39, 41. 41. Come on. Let's hit that, baby. Let's hit that, baby. Hey, Doc. Do you have any idea what the active step is? What is the active step? You see, if you were hanging out in my room, you would know what the active step is. The guys in my room know what it is because they come here every day. And the active step will help you to become a better trader. It's in my book. You'll have to get the book. Let's see, activate. I could make an active step, but it's going to be steep. There's your active step right there. There's your step. From here, the low. That's all we really need is the low of the day. So we take off the left extension. Wow, there was 2 lines in there. Let's try taking off. Cancel left. Aha. Active. There it is. That's why. Okay. It's perfect. So the active step is the low of the day to this point here, and then the step up here. I included the doji, but if I didn't include the doji, then I would have this like that. And then you could see the squeeze, and only the active step can show you that. Nobody else has it. That's the active step, my friend, and it'll show you every move. So if I had I forget what it's called a certain tool, but if I extend this to the right, you can see how much we've moved up from here to here, from here to here. That is the bulls trying to push this up when the bears are trying to push everything down, or it's just total manipulation. So that's why at this point, we take this line away for right now. We just take away the extension, and there it is. That's your active step. And only the active trader can teach you that, because I'm the only one who does it. We're going to keep it to about the 13, because your pullback will be from the resistance point down to the 13 and then back up until it squeezes one way or the other. That's the active step. And I am the active trader, and this is my world. Welcome to my bedroom, girls. Okay, just kidding. Anyway, having a good time. Because if you can't have a good time with yourself, who else is going to have a good time with you? Okay, and look at this Tesla. Anybody watching Tesla right now? Tesla is on its way to becoming a star. It just hit 199.11, so you got resistance now at 199. Perfect resistance, and that means you have support now on Tesla at 199. It's slowly climbing back up as the markets are probably finally coming back down a little. All right, so there it is, 191. Let's see if it came down anymore. There it goes, 160, 160, 157, still minus and still very red day. But you see how much more green just came in? It looks like this sector in healthcare and part of consumer defense and some utilities went green on us, which is good. Starting to get some positive reaction here. That's what we're looking for. And here's your top gain is ARDS. Right now, looking good. NXTP, looking good. MRKR, looks like I got a slight pullback. IDAI is looking good. And IVA is looking good. Okay, so just a few of the stocks. If you're not in there, you should be. And let's see. Copy. Take that down. And you can find all that information for those that are new here. Oh, didn't go in. Control V. There you go. At finviz.com, which is free. It's got a lot of tools in there that you can use. It's a great place. And don't make promises you can't keep, Doc. All right? Don't do it. Anyway, there's your pullback, like I said, to the 13. So you got resistance here, like I said. And here's your pullback. We want to see if we're going to hold that 13. That's why I brought this line a little lower, right below the 13 exponential. Okay? You see? There's your line. I bring it right to it because that's where I believe it's going to pull down to usually. Sometimes it goes a little bit more and then comes back, but I think that's the holding point right now. And as you can see from both ends, all right, if you take a low in here, all right, you've got, you can see incline from here to here. So you can see we're climbing up further and further. Let's cancel left. So you can see what's happening here. All right, we're getting another squeeze within here, and the squeeze from the daily. This is part of the daily. If I looked at it this way, I can just extend it to the right and then come further over, and I'd have it here. My squeeze will be around here, around 2 o'clock. Let's see, yeah, about 2 o'clock. All right, I could take this away or leave it. So I've got right now, and I've got the daily. Okay, so you can. I hope it's not too many lines. You know what I'm talking about. Here's your daily. You can see where it squeezes together with here. Here's your daily, here to here. Wish I could change. I could change the colors. Let's see. I don't want to do it there. I could change, make the active step a different color. Let's try that. Let's edit that, and let's do this. I never thought of that before. That's a good idea. What color? Let's go brown for right now. Say okay. There's your brown there, and then take this one. Do the same thing. And go brown. I don't really like that color, but you can see that squeezes this way, one here, and then the. Wait a second, that was the daily. It wasn't. Sorry, it wasn't that one. That one's green. I hit the wrong one. It's a good idea, but it was wrong. That's red, I mean. No, that's green. That's green. That's green. That's green. Go back. Go back. That one's green. I just did the wrong one. It would have been this one. Edit. Just don't like that color. Let's do it this color. We don't use it for anything else. So it's that one and this one. There you go. It's coral color. So you can see in the now time, we got the squeeze here or the daily. That's your daily squeeze is in the green. You understand that now? I'm going to leave them both. That's something new I've added. Just came upon me. It's a great idea. Let's see which one's going to work out because it can go either way. If it doesn't hold the squeeze here for the now, it'll go back to the daily. So at least we know how far back. If you're trying to hold onto and put stop losses, you know, like this would be within your 5% from here to here in the now, but here would be a greater stop loss area between here and here. I'm going to leave that for a few minutes and see how it works out. Okay? You all understand that? Anybody have any questions? I don't want to complicate it too much where you don't understand because I understand. You understand? So, Doc, you understand? I like picking on them. Any questions? Any comments, concerns, anything like that? There we go. Questions, comments, concerns. Bingo. Boom. See? And we've held. So we're holding above the 13 right now. That's our now. See the now? That's our now. Holding above the 13. Here's our daily. Say the daily right there. That's our daily. You can light them both up at the same time. There's your daily. Here's your now. Oh, I like that a lot. Wish they'd stay those bright colors. I hope this makes right. These are the active steps with the active trader. You won't find them anywhere else because nobody else has got them. Nobody. Like, how did I get signed out of here? I was signed in before. That's really weird. I'm just going to shout out to those over in YouTube. If you're not a subscriber to YouTube, please subscribe while it's still free. I'm not charging you, so might as well go for it. Got about what? 130 views already? That's today's? Yeah, it is. Well, that's 1 day ago. What happened to... Wait a second. Something happened here. Copy the video. Let me try something for a second. Come on, open up. There we go. That's better. 26 people watching right now. Troy Stewart. I don't think we're going to make this a mem stock buyout. Good cancer news. Buy now EFTRs. Send. Tell him, Troy. Thanks, Troy. Good information. Make this a mem stock. Well, you want to talk to Reddit about that. They're the ones who will make it a mem stock. Okay. Another 15% up today. Nice. You can't always see what people put in YouTube. Sorry about that. I'm hungry. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. Do not despair. All right. Let's see what's happening. One more time. I had to go get me something to eat, so I got a macaroon. These are really, really good. Chocolate covered macaroons. Let me get my water real quick. Wow. Dynamite. Dynamite. Oh, good. Full water with ice. Love it. I'm always eating. Just came back, didn't tell you. 49, 419. You gotta get past, yeah, I see that. So who's gonna buy my Hot Wheel cars? Anybody want Hot Wheels? I put my collection up there. Adrian, you buy Hot Wheels? Save it for your son one day when he grows up. Hot Wheels. Look up above. Just flash up there, you'll see my Hot Wheels. Okay. Unbelievable. It's so good. I love coconut. See, you can still see within this upper here. See my upper, the active step. You don't even need this one. You can use the daily with the upper here. It'll just make it a little bit wider. You can see that's where we're at right now. Right there. You see it? Take that one away for right now. Let's remove that drawing. So you see, we got the active step now, and there's your daily, and that's exactly where we're at. And it's holding to that point of resistance. Delicious. Good pizza, good macaroons. Anybody shop at Aldi's? Unbelievable. They got some great deals there. So the food is good. Very similar to a Trader Joe's. $199.15 is resistance. Let's say 20 on Tesla. It's just going up, going up. Dr. Pimper. First edition's in a bin stacked away. Nice. $98.99 first edition. Some of those cars are older than that, but not mint. That's the way to do it. Get them brand new in the boxes. I have some bigger cars too. I haven't put them up yet. I'm gonna list them on eBay. I sold a skateboard yesterday from the 80s. Big one, 140 bucks. I took the first offer. Guy in Stony Brook, New York. It's already on the way. I made that box from what do you call it? Scratch. My God, those macaroons, they're perfect. Jews and Arabs make the best macaroons. Mediterranean. Good food, man. Just watching, waiting. Tesla's still moving up. Tesla is still moving up. I think Tesla, we may see 200 again today. Very, very good chance to see 200 on Tesla. Right now, we got 199.50 as the resistance point for Tesla. Oh, it's going up even higher. Let's say 75. Let's see if we can get that point. There it goes. It is moving right along. 60, 68, 69, 70, 70. Wow. This thing just flew. Anybody watching Tesla? Holy cadoodles. Let's go back to Tesla for a second. There we go. Watch. See? Tesla. 201.92. Could be 202 today. Where was it before? There you go. Right there was a high of 203. You could see it back up there again. All right. I got to keep my eye on. I just wanted to show you to the SPY. I want to see that SPY fly. SPY fly. Okay. That's your daily. Remember the greens? That's your day. That's your active step right there. And it's getting tighter and tighter. I left it at the 13 for now. There's one in the box. I saw there was one in the box. I don't know what year it is. Let's see. There's one that's still in the box. It's not in this picture. I have another picture that'll show the box. Let's see. It's in a different There's one that shows it in the box. There's a box. I wonder what year that box is. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. I stuck it in after. Trying to see if I can find it. See if it's in here. Let's take it out. Oh, there it is. There's one in the box. It's a Fusion. Fusion. I can't tell what year it is from here. Ford Fusion. Can't be that old. All right. I have English cars from England. They're very valuable. Some of them, I looked it up, even not in great shape, are worth 15, 20 bucks a car, which is nothing. I think I have the old Hess. Is it Hess gas? Had the helicopter, truck. All right, Tesla's first pullback. First pullback on Tesla. Not a big one. Before, up not too bad. 199.44. So that was about a 50-cent pullback. You have 199.80. Got up to about 199.80. I'm gonna make that the resistance point. Oh wow, it doesn't say resistance. That's strange. And it show on the right. There you go. All right, shows it now. His mom, Doc's mom, threw his Hot Wheels out. She was mad at him. He brought a girl home. She figured she didn't need the Hot Wheels any longer. Taking up too much room. They build boxes. They go right on the wall now. It's really good. You pull the plastic out and you can play with them. Go play with your cars and your little boy. Or you can have a little girl who thinks she's a boy. Today, you never know. They got girls playing with Hot Wheels and boys playing with dolls. It's a transgender world. It's a mixed up, what did they say in Lola? Lola, it's a mixed up world. Boys and girls. See, they talked about Layla, Lola. What was that song? Lola song. lyrics. It was the Kinks, remember? And he was gay actually back then. Is Lola in the Kinks song a man? Lola is a man too. Listeners learn that Lola is a man. Enjoying a night out with a woman named Lola at the song, but it was a man. He wrote a song. Let's see, what were the lyrics to that song? It went, I met her in a club down in Soho, that's the village, where you drink champagne and it tastes like Coca-Cola. She walked up to me and asked me to dance. I asked her name in a dark brown voice. She said, Lola, in a dark brown voice. Well, I'm not the world's most physical guy, but when you squeezed me tight, you nearly broke my spine. Oh, my Lola. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand why she walks like a woman and talks like a man. It was the Adam's apple. Anyway, well, we drank champagne and we danced all night under electric candlelight. She picked me up and sat me on her knee. She said, little boy, won't you come home with me? Unbelievable. So that song, if you look at that song, I love it. Versus it says, Take Lola, the Kinks, track 5, versus Power Man and it said the Superman. It disappeared. Lola is an attractive transvestite, according to the songwriter Ray Davies, and the narrator is a young man flattered by the attention paid to him, claims. But he was gay. One of the guys in the Kinks, I believe, was gay. And Lola, let's see, the song Lola was written probably around 1971. Let me just see if I can find it. Year, it's 1970. Very close. See, I know my music. 1970. And let's see. Was the guy in the Kinks gay? Let's see what they say. Dave Davies on the inspiration of the Kinks' Lola. Dave Davies said his relationship with Alter made him release that was fundamentally a heterosexual man, but he is open. The relationship between Ray and Ray Davies, the Kinks. He was a genius songwriter. The guy was unbelievable. They really were. I loved the Kinks back then. But that's when gaiety was very much in the closet, and he kind of was coming out. You know what I mean? He was coming out of the closet. Today, the closet's wide open. And unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know, whatever you want to believe, I don't. But, I'm not gay. And, it is what it is. And that's okay if you are. Yeah, he was bisexual. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be in the closet today, because it's just another thing that we've moved on from. Unfortunately, we're living through an administration that highly politicizes it, and that's unfortunate. It's unnecessary. It's just like, let's go along and just be who we are. You want to be a cat, be a cat. You want to be a dog, be a dog. But the fact is, we don't have to sit there and go out announcing it all the time. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I'm one of those fuzzy animals. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not necessary. Just be who you are. That's all. Be who you are. You don't have to worry about it anymore. And unfortunately, you do, because they have a lot of people out there who are bigoted, and they're just, irresponsible as far as their acts on other people. How am I doing, Proby? How am I doing? I just found out I'm gay. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. No, we were just talking about, things that are not of the stock market. The stock market's gay. Listen, it's okay. That's all I'm saying. It's okay. You don't have to hide it today. That's all. You just don't have to go around announcing it. You don't need a label. Everybody, that's it. That's what we got so crazy with labels. Why? So that's the only thing I'm saying. It's just, I don't think there's a place for it in our schools. I think children should grow up to be children. You know what? And they have plenty of time to try to find out who they are later on. They don't have to think about sex changes in the second grade. That I'm totally against. I'm totally for parents having a total say about their children's education. I guess that makes you a conservative. I guess it does. Another label. I'm one of the what do you call that? What did Hillary call us? What kind of people were we? Got that term she used. Oh yes, we were a basket of deplorables, right? Laughing my ass off a stock market gay. Hey, the market. How's the market today? It went gay on me. I just can't believe it. I wanted it to go one way and the damn thing went the other. I don't know. I'm just kidding, folks. So don't, if you are gay, it's okay. If you're not, it's okay. Don't take it serious. I'm just having a good time. Really. I am. I know somebody's going to go get offended and call, Dak, you can't believe he got all political on us today. Learn to laugh. Be happy. You know what I mean? Live longer. Nobody here under the L's today. There's no L's in here. She ran away. She ran away for another day. Listen, I just hate this administration and the politicizing of any types of people. Period. Yeah. This is why is the best stream. Why am I the best streamer, Froby? Because we spent 3 hours together, maybe 5. We spoke for a long time. We did. Stop working. Listen, you know me. I'm like Trump. I wear it on my sleeve. Whatever I'm thinking, it just and I'm not even drinking, and I'm still thinking. That's amazing. Uh-oh, Adrian coming in. Imagine Brandon for another term. No, stop it. Would you please? He'll be dead by then, I promise. Okay, here we go. Spy. Dive. Going up. Take a look. Let's activate this. Move it up a little bit. We're going to hit our targets. We're still, let's see, 418. We're going to get up there. What's the next step, folks? Let's go to 65 and say right now we go 418.65 is our resistance. Okay, let's bring this up a little bit. And let's bring it up to right about, where's my 13? My 13's there. I'm going to say 418 for right now. Let's activate our support. I don't want to activate. I want to just make it 418. Perfect. Okay, got it. Clicking numbers. 418. Excellent. Let's widen this up. Okay, in the center. So we've got 65 here, and then was a pullback. So really, I guess we're still there at the 50. We're still at 50. Maybe even 55 we got to. I was trying to push it a little, but it didn't want to go. I don't think we're done yet. As long as we're above, remember, we're above the VWAP, which makes us bullish, okay? As long as we're above here. And right now, this is not unordinary for it to pull back. See my line? The only thing I'm gonna reactivate this here and just bring it just below the 13, okay? So even though my line should be closer to the number, to the candle, I'm gonna leave it to the 13 because that's where our pullback's gonna be. Remember, here's our daily. And then I would have taken this away because I gave you the active step. I just left it there. See? You see this? See the extension? All right. I left it there to show you the daily. Extend to the right. But this is how much we've been pushed up. Okay. And we keep pushing and keep pushing. So what we're seeing right now is the bulls are pushing up the numbers. And that might even make Adrian correct, who came in at 416 and said, I'll see you for 19. Okay, that's what he said. I go, what, 419? We haven't even got to 417 yet. But that's what he was talking about. Okay, and that would put us right now. We're waiting here. That would be my upper target right now. Is 418.90 would be 419, and he would be correct. So good one to you, Adrian. Now I see where you got that. But we called it before when I opened up the Fibonacci, and he gave us 418.73, if you remember, was the number for the high end at the time. It's already been raised because now we look at this. It's now gone from 73 to 91. See, I already would have known just by my upper VWAP plot. That's why I use it. And I tell you, folks, if you're not using upper and lower VWAP plot, you're missing out on one of the greatest tools. There's your lower VWAP plot right there at 415.93, 416. See, they've even gone up. So is this. Everything has gone up now. And we're looking at 419 by the end of the day. Any good news comes at the last second, we can have the deal secured for the that's what everybody's waiting for, is this deal for the debt limit. I've got a fib level at 418.63. Yes, but it probably changed. I think it was 73 earlier. So if I came in here, I got 3 minutes. I'd have to go to 5 minutes. I'll show you where I got that from. All right, let's go to 5 minutes. That's going to give us the whole day. Then I'm going to go to the Fibonacci. All right, and I believe it was 418.21. 419.21 was high. There we go. Bingo. Look at that. And then our low is 416.22. Let's see if we can get close. I'll take 21. All right, so then we're going to take this back. We're going to put this to here. We're going to bring this down a little, and it's got 419.21. It's disappeared. You can't see it anymore. See? Now, instead of, we got 418.57. See? It changed. Now it's 57. Then it's 419.21. Forget about that. It's 421. That's if it keeps going. All right, so we've got 418.57 where we're at right now. We're above it, and the next one is 419.21. You can't see. There's no way you can see 63 anymore. Maybe earlier, and I said it was 73. You know, depending on where you put it and how you labeled it out. Okay, but you can see it now. See? I see 418.57, 419.21. And with that, I'm going to take away the Fibonacci. All right. So we use it. What's his name? Adrian and I used to use the Fibonacci 3.5, 4 years ago. We used it a lot for day trading, and it really helped us quite a bit in our day trading to call where it was going to go. Upper and lower VWAP is the greatest tool. I started using it again about a year ago, and man, it's become part of my daily routine. I started using the Fibonacci again about 5-6 months ago, but not to leave it up there, just to get an idea for projection so I can call out my upper and lower targets. And it works. It definitely works. So let's see what's going on here. What do we got in here? Very quiet today. Very quiet. Deck says he's going live early today, 20 minutes. So he's going live at 2:30. If Deck's going to go live at 2:30, folks, then I think I'm going to get off at 2:30. Whenever Deck comes on live, I'm going off, okay? How's that? Is that you all right with that? I've been on since 11 something this morning, so 11:30, I don't know what time it was, 11 o'clock. Fib worked great for penny stocks. It worked great for everything. Because it takes, instead of going back 5-10 days, it takes the algorithm and picks up everything and gives you the averages right there. And it's not a true to sight that it's going to do it. It says if it gets to this point or this point, it can go to this point or that point, or vice versa. If it drops and fakes out and goes the other way, this is where it can go down. These are your retractions. Okay, it's a Fibonacci retraction or advancement. Okay, so either you're retracting or advancing. If you're looking to buy a stock, you're looking for a 40% retraction, 30 to 40% before you buy in to have a reversal. That's why you use Fibonacci in instances like that. And you know, I learned a lot of that. I didn't know why, the meaning behind what I was doing. I just learned how to use a Fibonacci, but a lot of that I learned from that nerd. What was his name? Who's that nerd? You still live in Florida? I miss him. Adrian, help me out here. The guy who used to be here all the time and Ameritrade threw him out. What's his name? I can't think of his name. I'm getting old, folks, so I lose things in my head. I lose one name, one term, one letter. What was his name? I can picture him in my head. Drives the land. Thank you. Pav Josh. Pav Josh used to talk about, and he was so good at it, buying stocks. He would wait. He didn't even do options. Imagine if he did options. Boy, what I could learn from him. I wish I could find him again. Bob Josh was an incredible trader. That guy took an account with $12,000 and brought it to 1.1 million in exactly 1 year. And he showed his P&L every single day for a year as he went up and up and up and up. And he would call it out before he went in. He was very much like what's his name? Also a moderator, Taylor Trader. Taylor Trader tells you what he's going to do before he does it. Okay, and I love that in a person. I can't stand the moderators, and I'm not mentioning any names, that, you got to get in here because it's going to go here, and they're already in it. They don't tell you I'm getting it at this price. He was a bass ass. He was a badass, and he had the best interview with Deck. Yes, he did. That was on. We have that saved for anybody who wants to watch that. I have that. Let's see, somewhere. Where is it? Crypto. I have it real quick where you can get it. I think. Let's see. My interview with Pop Josh. All boards, crypto, Deckmore trades, promo, restore. I know I have it somewhere where you can get to it. Oh, come on. Short interest chart, trading strategies, high alert. I can't believe it. I know I have it in a folder somewhere. I put it so I could find it. Let's see. Now I can't find it because I got so many damn folders. Word documents. Let's see. Discord, YouTube, options, how to teaching sites. Maybe it's in here. Not there. I know I have it. Come on. Well, I keep thinking 416. Was it 916? Deckmore trade for health stations. Videos to watch. Okay, here we go. Free lesson, boot camp, AK-47, the Don. So I should have it. Here it is. Got it. Okay. This is it. 416. Why did I say 416? October 6th. I got it. Okay. This is the one. You'll have to find it in the video. Maybe it's 728. Let me see where it is. Pretty sure this is the right one. Oh, yeah. It's about 733 you go to on the number. Here it is. He's worth watching. View with Pop Josh. Just push ahead to about 7 hours and 38 minutes, something like that. All right? That's him. There's his picture. He's a real nerd. But man, this guy was such a good trader. There's the tape. You can listen to him. What he has to say is worth listening to. Watch it later. Save this. Open it up and then save it onto your desktop so you can watch it over and over. That was a really, really good video. I told you I saved it for you guys. I have no problem giving credit to people who deserve it. And he is one that deserves it. Really. Great video. Here we go, folks. Look at this. Still trying. Still trying. Okay, so I'm going to take this, just move it up a tiny bit more. Right? Here's your, right there. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. See? So you can see the squeeze now. It's still squeezing. I'm going to take this one and pull out a little bit. The reason is I want this out to the 13 because that's where we pull back to. So I'll put it right on the 13 and there's your squeeze. This is your day. The green is your day, but this is the active step that I put in. Okay? You won't find that anywhere else but right here. And then drop back to 417. Exactly. It will, but maybe even lower than that. Maybe 416.50 by the end of the day. It's very possible. In anticipation for it to go even higher later tomorrow. We'll see. Wow. Good day. Good day. Yeah, so you can see right there. And there is the mark. 418.99. 418.99. That's 419. 419. All right. And Deck's coming on in about 10 minutes. And I'm going off when Deck comes on. I want to thank everybody again for your support. It's been an awesome day working with you. You know, I was able to call 2 great alerts today that both came to fruition. Somebody unchecked. Wow, I had 4 people in YouTube. 28 people watching. I only got 3 hands up. I'm not coming back to you guys. I'm going to close you out. Unless I see 2 more hands up in there, I'm done. I'm done. I'm closing it out. I'm giving you the right time of day anymore. That's it. We're finished. Our relationship is over. For now. Oh, there you go. Okay, we got the 5. I'm good. I knew somebody would do that. Thank you. Leave it there. You can give me more if you want. 29 people watching and I can't get more hands up than 5. I give you something that nobody else gives you. The active trader gives you the active steps. Nobody gives you that. You won't find that anywhere else. Okay, what do we got? SPX down $18 for the day. SPY down $1.80. So it's $10 to 1, just about. And let's see. NVIDIA down $15 today. Home Depot's down $4.23. These are stocks I watch. Tesla down $1.50. We've got Wilds. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm no longer watching it. Tesla, still watching $1.49. We've got SDA up $4. It was up quite a bit earlier, a lot more than that. I think SDA went up. Let me see. Let's go back to the summary. I think it had over $10 at one time. $20. It went from $11.70 to $34 today. That's amazing. Okay, that could have made a lot of money there. And what's the other one? CRWD is another one. Crowd was up today about $4, but it's about up $1.31 right now. But you got to watch later on because I think it does have earnings later. So we'll see if the crowd is really part of the crowd, if the crowd is even watching. So right now we're still having a lot of resistance at 418.50. We'll have to see what happens here. Where's my resistance point at? 418. It should be 50. And 55. I want to bring it back to where it belongs, really. 50. Okay, right there. 418.50. Okay, there's your active step right there. That's your active step. We're going to do the active steps from now on in this coral color, because we don't use it really anywhere else, not even in, well, actually this, yeah, we do, but it's okay. We use it in the VWAP, but it's a good color for the chart. You can see it, and I like that. All right, 2:25 in the afternoon. Deck should be on in about 5 minutes. Who went off? Somebody went off. He's gone already. He comes in, he comes gone. That must be AK. He's done. Let's see, who's this? 2182. How come he's got Derek on the Dominoes on there? Oh, that's my stuff. Oh, I love that song. Jimmy Allen with Abby Anderson doing the word shallow. I love that song. Shows my songs. I see it picks up my stuff. Going live, let's see, that was 20 minutes ago. So he should be going live in 4 minutes. All right, you guys okay with that? If I leave a little early today? I mean, I'll still be around. I'm just going to, I figured a lot of you might want to pop into Deck's room. And I've been live now about about over 3 hours straight, including one slice of pizza and one macaroon with chocolate covering. I mean, that macaroon, I got to tell you, that was from Aldi's. Unbelievable store. I'm buying my fish there now. They got them a Mediterranean covered, what do you call that fish? Salmon? Oh, to die for. I bought 4 of them. We bought one. It was so good. We ran out after dinner before the store closed. They only had 1 left, and my wife found 2 more in another store. So we're buying all their Mediterranean salmon. That stuff is to die for. I can't make it that good. 20 minutes baking it in an oven. Unbelievable. Grilling it. Wow. Never thought a fish could taste that good. Aldi's is fantastic. I love it. I love it. I have never been to Trader Joe's. I'm sure it's similar. But Aldi's, I'm impressed. Go check their salmon. If they have a Mediterranean salmon, I don't know if they'll have Florida salmon, but I'm sure you have salmon off of the West Coast, off of Los Angeles or San Francisco. You can get salmon there, I'm sure, too, off in the ocean. So they buy it locally. They do it. It's never frozen. It's fresh caught every day. And then they just prepare it early in the morning, probably 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. They probably caught the night before. Just a dime. I have a sushi kit, actually. Hold on, I can't believe you said that. Hold on. Never used it. I'm gonna have to look for it. Oh man, what did I do with it? So much stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to find it. I never used it, and I have one of those sushi things. It's in plastic. It's a plastic one. You open it up, and oh my god, I have it. It's so amazing you should say that. I have a sushi kit for making rolls. Okay, we got right now. Tesla's taunting to push again. Tesla just pushed up to 200. I told you it was going to hit 200, and figured 220. I'm going to say $200.50. is going to be the next right now. And the SPY is about to hit. Let's see. Remember I told you I took it away? Let's see. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit it. We're going up. Next step, 75. Okay? So we just take this, put a 7 in there, and we got 418.75 should be the next step up. All right. My line is still perfect. We're still pushing. All right. He's going live. Thank you. Okay, let me just check that real quick. I'll hear him when he comes in. All right, I don't want the music. Why is my thing live? I should be off. There it is. Okay. That should be in any second. Next live for some, going live for some trading. That's in Deck's room. He wrote it in both rooms. Okay. Yeah. Next era trading. Hey, next era, you make me a moderator. Are you here? Make me a moderator in your room. I'll make you one of mine. He left. Okay. He's a moderator in Deck's room? Wow. Oh, he's going live. Next era trading. He's about to go live. But Deck's going live. Bad time. So. And I'm going down. MRVI slowly moving up after the halt. MRVI halted. Okay, halted down or up? I don't know. Some of you who are thinking about it, halts, you can always check this on the halt. Right there. 231. Deck's always late. He'll be late to his own wedding. I told him he's late. Okay. Still trying to push up. Everything is still trying to push up at this moment. Be careful here at 3 o'clock. No more option trading for me anyway. No, you shouldn't. If you're new, you shouldn't be trading any options after 3 o'clock. If you do, make sure you check your option very carefully. You know, I never posted the options today. I'm not going to. It's too late anyway. I usually post them every day. I never posted them. That's the first day ever. You know that? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Tesla. I'll put it in. Call would be 420. A put would be 417.50. Okay, SPX. Today's contract would be, ready? Where is it? Real quick. I'll put them in real quick. SPX would be right there. 41.90, 41.85. So it would be SPX. Would be call 41.90, and then the put would be 41.85, and then your SPY would be, ready? SPY would be 419, call 419, and put would be 418. There you go. There's your contracts real quick. If you're gonna look at them right now, this is what you should be looking for. Anybody else got any others? I'll give it to you real quick. If you will give me a stock, I'll give you the option. If not, it's 2:33 in the afternoon. Deck never came in. Where is he? Doing a nice 20-minute recap, he says. 2:32. He said he'd be in. Where is he? Never. Never. Right on time. No, you're not. You said 20 minutes ago at 2:10, you'd be in at 2:30. You're late. I don't hear him. Do you? Come on. I'm just the kind of guy. I'm always on time. All right. There he goes right now. Bingo. He's live. All right, folks. With that, I'm going to say goodnight. I want to thank everybody for your support today. I'll see you over in Deck's room, and I'll still see you all tomorrow at about 11 o'clock in the morning. So thank you all. Have a great rest of your day. I'm the Active Trader if you're new here, and this is my world, and here's Deck. Talk to you later. Bye.